Alright guys, this is Steven here. Just like Jared did this morning, I'm going to do my top 10 video for my video games of the year 2011. So I'm going to start right away. Number 10 is NHL 12. I pretty much buy every NHL every year and I always enjoy them. This one, the feature that I like the most is that it's actually a lot more difficult than the others. The only mode worth playing in these games is the online mode with when you build a team together. And it's a lot tougher to score in this one than it was last year in the 2010 edition. Took me a long time to do it. You really have to upgrade your stats, but it was worth it. Really recommend it, and it's my number 10. My number 9 is King of Fighters 13. Actually, a game I just recently bought and started playing. I'm not very good at it, let me tell you, but I'm having a lot more fun each and every time I put it in. I still haven't won a single match online, and I still have trouble beating the game on very easy. But I like the movesets, I like the characters, there's a lot of options here, and it's a very solid fighting game. There you go. At number 8, I have Pokemon Black, which is a big surprise for me because I've always been a huge Pokemon fan, but I've never played Pokemon for like the past 5 years, and I decided to give this series another chance when this one came out. And I was pleasantly surprised. It's actually very good. The thing I like the most about it is that at the beginning they decided to restart the whole thing. You start with a whole new Pokemon. There's no Pokemon that are coming back from earlier versions, so it feels like a brand new Pokemon game. You can catch some older Pokemon when you play farther along the game, but really it was the perfect start for me. I needed a fresh coat of paint in this series. And the online modes, while they need a lot of work, are very solid. So I really like this game. This is my number 8. My number 7 is Aliens Infestation. I did a review on it if you want to check it out. It's pretty much, I pretty much say everything I need to say in that review. So it's a very nice game. And that's just the cameraman making me laugh there. At number 6 I have Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Fate of Two Worlds. One of my favorite fighters of all time. This is a fighting game that is perfect for noobs like me who are very bad at fighting games. Just with a few quarter circle moves you can pull off like 20 or 50 hit combos like easily. I still get my ass kicked by pros online, there's no doubt about it, but I can win some match from time to time against regular dudes, and when I play against button mashers or just friends, like, they don't stand a chance, which is great because it means that this is a fighting game that if you play can actually become better at it, unlike most other ones where you just have to have it in you, which this one it doesn't. And the reason I bring up this version is because I bought this at launch. This came out in February and it was $60, like a whole new game, and it kind of pissed me off that not Marvel, but Capcom brought a whole new, better edition to this game, like a mere 8 or 10 months later. So it's probably Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is probably a better game, but I'm just not gonna support it for now because, well, I bought this. And at number 5 I have Super Mario 3D Land for the Nintendo 3DS. I also did a review on this one, so I'm gonna let you guys, and the cameraman is still making me laugh, but that's okay. And I'm gonna let you guys check out my review there on this game. It's a really great game. If you have a 3DS, buy it. If you like Mario games, buy a 3DS for this one. It's really worth it. Awesome game. Number 4, Uncharted 3. One of the best games of the year, like really the top 4 here. It's really hard to pick a number 1 in there. I just, like, either of these games at any moment, at any point in time, could be my favorite game of the year. But for now, it's going to be Uncharted 3. It's going to be number 4. I think this, for me, is the best game in the series so far. Really like the beginning. The beginning is one of my favorite beginnings in any video games. It's so action-packed. You start the game and you don't want to stop till you finish it. The only problem I have, and it's a very minor one with the game, is that I found the pacing a little bit, well, I don't know the word, but not as good as the beginning when at the end there. I thought there was way too many gunfights. But besides that, this is an excellent game, and if you have a PlayStation 3, no doubt you already have it in your collection. At number 3, I have Dark Souls here. Man, I had mixed feelings about this game. When I first started, it's really, like it says here, prepare to die, and it means it. It doesn't give you much chance. You start, and you're gonna die like dozens and dozens of times in the first few hours of the game. It doesn't really get any easier towards the end, but you start to get some skills, you start to get better at the game, you get better equipment, you get better magic, you level up. And just the world that these guys created, and it's so beautiful. It feels like one world. It is one world, but I mean, when you go from area to area, it's just so incredible. The visuals are one of the best I've ever seen. The artistic design is fantastic. This is really one of the best action RPGs I've ever played. I really recommend it if you've never played before. And then I have my top 2 games, which I've debated even since a few minutes ago before I started making this video. I really don't know which ones to put, but I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna say this. At number 2, I'm gonna go with Catherine, which I thought until now would be my favorite game of the year. Really, this game came out of nowhere, surprised me. I thought I was gonna hate this game because I'm not a big puzzle fan, and I honestly suck at these games. But man, I had such a blast with this game. The boss fights in this game are incredible. The gameplay is perfect. The storyline is excellent. And man, it's just, by the end of the game, the moves I was pulling off were like incredible. I couldn't like see myself doing these kinds of moves when I first started. Like the later levels are really challenging, especially the boss fights, since you're being chased all over the place. And I just had a lot of fun and pulled off like some not combos, but some I don't remember what they call it in game, but they call it some techniques. Yeah, that's right. So I pulled off some techniques right naturally like that by instinct, and I had a blast. So, Catherine, just a little thing though. If you have a PS3 and an Xbox 360, like I do, pick up the PS3 version. For some reason, I picked up the Xbox 360 version. I think because they were sold out of the PS3 version, and this game is D-pad heavy, and the D-pad on the Xbox 360 really sucks. It's way better to pick it up on the PS3, but if you only have the Xbox, don't feel ashamed by it. This is a must-play game in my books. And number 1, this won't surprise anybody, The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword for the Nintendo Wii. This really made me believe in the Wii again, and it brought back my love for the Zelda franchise, which has not really gone away, but with this game it revitalized it. That's right, revitalized it. But man, this is an incredible game. This is my favorite 3D Zelda series. I also did a review on this if you want to go check it out. And honestly, if you ever love Zelda, if you ever love action games or adventure games and have a Wii, by all means buy this game. It's one of the best. So that's it guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.